Punny, new Wikipedia-based trivia roguelite just dropped. Not clickbait. WikiArena is a game. It just came out on itch.io in the last day or so. I got tweeted, GeoGuessr is old hat. What you got to do now is WikiArena. So the way that it works, from what I can tell, first, arena mode is can you reach 10 points before being wrong 3 times? You got to get the 10 correct answers. You're going to guess, you're going to be presented with 2 Wikipedia articles, and you're going to guess which one is either longer or which one has more views, okay? So you can do either, which is an interesting little stratagem. So I'm looking at this right now. We got 2 options. Mordellistina brevior. It's a species of beetle in the genus Mordellistena. Or we've got Reggaeton Lento Bailamos. It's a song by Latin American boy band Cinco. It was the 3rd single from their debut studio album Primera City 2016. I am going to say reggae. In terms of length, I would say Beatle, but I'm more confident that people would look up information about their favorite song. Maybe they would have gotten their favorite song as Reggaeton Lento. I'm going D. I typed it in chat. Let's go! Oh my God, the song is, the article about the song is 43,000 words. Or characters, but I'm assuming words. No, I'm assuming characters. Come on. Views, 2,900 versus 19. Okay, next. Gryzwizoka is a village in the administrative district of Gmina Tarczyn within Piasecno County, Mazovian Voivodeship in east-central Poland, or Oreta Jaspedia, a moth in the family Drepanidae, described by William Warren in 1896. I'm going to say that there is much more to write about a city than a butterfly. I'm going Q, longer on the city. Holy cow. And the views were 18 versus 9. I would have assumed, because any European city article on Wikipedia, a village, I guess, but it always has like a preamble, and then it's like history, and then history always starts in like pre-year 0. There were the Teutoburg Forest was home to, and it goes on for that, and then there's like 1,000 different like wars involved that all have their own subheadings. I would have thought that this would have been long, but fair enough. Maybe this butterfly, I don't know, maybe it won like a Grammy or something. Next round. Crime in Montenegro, or Espen Baranek Holm, a Norwegian pop artist and comedian. Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Is Espen Baranek Holm, is he a popular guy? Any Norwegian individuals in chat here? Yeah, sure. He's popular? Okay, I'm going D then. What the hell? I was like double. This is so much harder than I thought it would be. David Barnett was an American composer. He graduated from Columbia University. Okay. Sonic Reducer is a punk rock song written by Cheetah Chrome and David Thomas during their tenure in Rocket from the Tombs, which made its recorded debut on the Dead Boys 1977. Basically 2 music ones. I got to go with the composer on this one. I got to go with more views on David Barnett. It wasn't even close. Holy cow. 81 views? I don't mean to be dismissive. How do you have enough notoriety to have a Wikipedia article about you and only 81 people have checked it? In the past month, I guess, or in the last 2 months. Okay. Armed Audio Warfare is the second full-length release and first compilation from Meat Beat Manifesto. Or Arun Rai, an Indian-born American scientist at the Robinson College of Business at Georgia State University. Dude, I'm always going music more views over science, unfortunately. Okay, we got one right. Let's go. I went A on that one. Mark Menendo is a former Democratic member of the Nevada Senate representing District 21. Okay? Or the 8th season of Portuguese football's renovated third-tier league. I still feel like probably I'm going to say that there's a Portuguese football superfan who wrote like almost a month by month synopsis, and this article's long as hell. Holy cow. Let's go. That was E. We got the LBS College of Engineering, the Lal Bahadur Shastri College of Engineering, located in India, or Altamirano, Guanajuato, a village in Guanajuato, Mexico. I'm so bad at pronunciation, man. I foreign languages. I apologize. I'm just going on population here. India has a large population. I'm going to assume that this article has more views. Crushed it, man. We've got the 2017 Open du Pays d'Ai. It's a professional tennis tournament played on clay courts. Yeah. That's probably not how that's pronounced, but that's okay. David Andrew Brookwell is an American television and film producer. He is a co-founder of Brookwell McNamara Entertainment with longtime partner Sean McNamara. I need that. Brookwell and McNamara are best known for. Come on. I need to know what they're best known for. Dude, I'm going A, more views on tennis. People that are into tennis love tennis. It wasn't even close. This guy must be a little famous. Hey, Bixby. Who is David Brookwell? Most famous for their work in the tween television and film market? What the hell? What did they make? Television credits. They made That So Raven? I would have gone for more views on that for sure if I knew that. That's a big show. Holy cow. And The Secret World of Alex Mack? I even watched that as a kid, man. Mickey Conroy was an American politician who gained notoriety in the mid-1990s for sponsoring a bill that permitted the paddling of graffiti artists? What? If you caught someone doing graffiti, you could hit them on the butt with a cricket bat? In the 90s? Alan Lord is a Canadian musician, writer, and engineer who was a prominent figure in Montreal's alternative punk music scene. Honestly, don't bet against punk. I'm going more views, Alan Lord. Good stuff. Salvibrio fontophilus is a gram-negative, strictly aerobic and motile bacterium from the genus of Salvibrio, which has been isolated from the Maolin Spring in Taiwan, or Cecilia Jimenez, a Spanish synchronized swimmer. Come on. She's got to have more views. I'm going D. That was way closer than I thought it would be. 1986 Tayside Regional Council election. The fourth election to Tayside Regional Council was held on 8th of May, 1986 as part of the wider 1986 Scottish regional elections versus Alexei Mikhonov, who I must admit, I watch a lot of hockey and I don't know who this guy is. He's currently an unrestricted free agent who most recently played with the Severstal Sheripovets of the Continental Hockey League. Okay. I'm going to say we go longer on the election. It was not even close. That was a slap in the face. Okay, we just got to get 5 in a row. Chris Beckett is a British social worker, university lecturer, and science fiction author who's written several textbooks, dozens of short stories, and 6 novels. But Super Crew is a breakdance crew from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nevada, who won the second season of America's Best Dance Crew. I'm going D for sure. Super Crew. They got to be getting 100 views a month. Way more. But Chris Beckett, no slouch. Philippe Castelli was a French film actor. Died in 2006. Appeared in 100 films. Alan Furlow was a lawyer and a Minnesota congressman from well before anyone on the internet was even alive. You gotta go more views, Philip Castelli. Little close on that one, but John Parkhurst was an English bishop of the 16th century that is it's disambiguated. That's scary. Stana Primary School. The only thing that is interesting to me is the idea that maybe a primary school gets a lot of Wikipedia views, because I feel like kids at the school would, like, if you're in like 4th grade, what are you going to do for fun? Probably go to Wikipedia for your school. But I'm going to say the disambiguation is shorter. So I'm going to say the school's length is longer. By a lot. Next round. Stara Lubovna is a town with 16,000 inhabitants in northeastern Slovakia. The Girl's Realm was a 6-penny monthly magazine, 127, published by Hutchinson, that ran for 17 volumes. So it's a 120-year-old magazine that didn't even run for that long. I just don't feel comfortable on this one, man. I'm skipping. Gerard Dufay was a Walloon painter. Okay. Måndagsbarn is a single by Swedish singer Veronica Maggio. It was released. The song peaked at number 23 on the Swedish singles chart. Dude, honestly, I see so much in chat, right? So many pogs. So many people said Måndagsbarn, Pog. I gotta go with D for views then. It's not that Pog. That's like 7 hits on the page a day, but I'll take it. And then this is for all the marbles. Ashridge Executive Education is the executive education program of Hult International Business School. That's Buckingham Palace. Minier is a French surname. I'm going longer on the school, man. For sure. Hey! Okay. Now, there is also an endless mode I want to try out, but we made it to the end once here. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? First things first. It's a natural casino. Will NL win this arena? I'm also going to try to cheat a little bit less from chat, okay? You only get 30 seconds because the game moves pretty fast. Slobozia Duska is a village in the Kriulini district of Moldova. Formula One drivers from the Netherlands. This is going to win on every single metric. So I'm going to take what I feel like is the easy one and go D, more views. Because that's where Max Verstappen is from to begin with, right? You know this one's going hard. Sidonia. Or Fuking? Who was a Manchu who began his career in the Imperial Guard and was sent as resident to Tibet, where he remained until the danger of a Tibetan Dzungar alliance seemed over. The last king of Tibet would not submit to the... We got to go longer on the general. By 400? That's so close, man. Holy cow. The 1974-75 Football League Cup, a knockout competition for England's top 92 football clubs, won by Aston Villa. Shakespeare Jubilee, 1769. These are two very noteworthy options, I think. Although 1760, yeah, isn't it like that's 100 years after Shakespeare was born or something? But to be fair, it did have a major impact on the rising tide of bardolatry. God is my witness. Football Cup longer. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Because yeah, it's got match results and stuff. Jacob Saporin was a Swiss humanist. Okay, I'm a Canadian humanist. Big deal. In the town of Dinhard, Saporin was the son of a wealthy farmer. Is this AI generated text? Something just doesn't seem right. He studied at the School of Latin in Winterthur before attending the universities of Cologne and Vienna. He acquired knowledge of Hebrew. What is it? What did he do? What did he do? I don't. This is just the story about a guy. It's not even like, no, he's a humanist. So what? Me too. Talis Chinghaella is a moth in the family Crambidae. It is found in China. I don't know, man. It seems like this Jacob guy had a lot of stuff going on. I'm going Q. Longer on Jacob. Okay. People don't like looking up moths. We've learned that. Acephalin clofibrol. It's a derivative of acetylene and clofibrate used as a hypolipidemic agent. What the hell? Or the Boko Songo district, a district in the Buenza region of Southern Republic of the Congo. The capital lies at Boko Songo. Holy cow, man. I gotta be honest, I'm going X on this one. I just don't feel comfortable. Nasrabad Jolga-e-Mazan is a village in the Jolga-e-Mazan rural district in Iran. At the 2006 census, its population was 40. I'm probably going to say that no matter who Clive Shields is, he probably has more views than this. He's an Australian politician from the 19th century. Holy cow! I should have gone for longer, but we got a little lucky. It's got more views than people, man. What the hell? Trop is a commune in the Doubs department in the Bourgogne-Franche-Comté region in eastern France. Give Me an F is a 1984 comedy film written by Jim Hart, directed by Paul Justman. It stars 7 people you've never heard of. It was also released on the titles of TNA Academy 2 and Cheerballs in West Germany. Oh, man. The movie was, depending on where you lived, it might have been called TNA Academy 2 or Cheerballs. I think you go longer on Give Me an F, man. I bet they have a synopsis. I bet they have a cast list, maybe a reception, like critical reception, home video performance. I go longer on Give Me an F. Okay. Also, it's getting like 10 views a day, man. Holy cow. Hans Boomen is a Dutch visual artist. I'm going to be honest, I thought he was going to be like a curler. Hans Boomen is a Dutch visual artist working in painting, sculpture, etching, and video. Or Gordon. All right, I'm going to say that Hans Boomen definitely has more views. In my head, I thought about going longer, but then I was like, I don't know how many things are called Gorda. That would have been a smarter play, though. One is a list? Yeah, but I thought it was like potentially a long list. Well, we just have to get 5 in a row here. St. Jan's Pred Radla is a dispersed settlement on the hills of Radla ob Dravi in Slovenia. Okay. Or Crithidia, a genus of trypanosomatid euglenozoa. They're parasites that exclusively parasitize arthropods, mainly insects. Okay. Jeez, man. Well, I'm not going for views on either of them because I think they're going to be too close. I'm going to go longer on the parasite. I'm going to go E. Because a village in Slovenia, it's not even a village, it's a dispersed settlement. I think it might not have that much written history on Wikipedia. So give me the scientific descriptions. Kind of close, though. Holy, dude, Crithidia must be kind of noteworthy. Thomas More? I'm going to go more views on Thomas More, okay? It's the wrong Thomas More. But that's probably why he's getting all the views. He wrote Utopia. But this is just like a guy. He's just a member of parliament. Who cares, bozo? Saved. Rock Forge, West Virginia, an unincorporated community in Monongalia County, West Virginia, United States, got its start in 1796 when a blast furnace opened at the site. Or John Wilson was a Liberal Party politician in Scotland. I mean, I gotta feel like Rock Forge has a lot of history. If it was founded in 1796 when a blast furnace was created, that's a big deal, man. I'm going A on Rock Forge. Holy cow, I got smoked. My only peace of mind is that everyone in chat was like E for sure. And I was like, I'm not sure. We were both wrong, but just for wrong reasons. Choose outcome. Okay, doubters win. Run me back, though. Run me back. Will we make it? Try again. Simon John O'Neill is a New Zealand-born operatic tenor. This is what Chib looks like in my head. His image appeared on the $1 Performing Arts postage stamp. How about that? But the HTT Playthor was supposed to be the first Canadian supercar developed by HTT Automobile in Quebec, Canada. However, the company has been inactive in recent years. There's a global pandemic. This is tough because there's a lot of car people. There's people who love cars. They know everything to know about all cars. I'm sure there's opera people too, but less of them, I would say. But I think I got to go longer here. I'm going to go longer on a person's biography. We're going Q. And the views would have gotten us smoked. Saint Maurice Press Croc. Pronunciation is a commune in the Creuse department in central France. I know that this is like a language you can learn, right? The phonetic language. But I just love like, oh, you're having trouble pronouncing it? What if we put in a bunch of characters you've never seen before and turn a couple more upside down? Oh, now I got it. Anyway, Institute for Emerging Issues is a nonpartisan public policy organization that exists to enhance North Carolina's long-term prosperity. A think and do tank, IEI connects North Carolinians across sectors, regions, and perspectives for collaborative work on key emerging. So, like, this was written by the person who runs this thing, which is fine, but it's not a think tank. We're more like a think and do tank. I'm going to say that article is longer. I'm going E on the IEI. Let's do it. And then 77 views, all from the one person who was refreshing to see if their edits came through. The Yungaba Immigration Center in Brisbane, Queens, Australia. Or Dr. Love, a 2011 Indian Malayalam romantic comedy film. It was produced by Joy Thomas Saktiku Langara and stars Kunchaku Boban, Ananya Bhavana Manakutan, Regis Menon, and Salim Kumar. It's got to be more views on Dr. Love. Come on. The only reason anybody would ever be looking up the Yungaba Immigration Center is to find its address, I think. It also features songs. Next round. So far, so good. Henry Meig, a French neurologist born in Moulins-sur-Allier. He characterized Meig syndrome. Okay. Or Alexandra Vladimirovna Zheleznova, was a Finnish-Russian composer. This is a tough one for me, man. This is a very tough one for me. Two biographies of people that I've never heard of. One in music, one in medicine. Both lived through the First World War. Alexander lived through the Russian Revolution, the Russo-Japanese War. There's a lot to think about here. I'm going to say that her article is longer. I'm going E. Test me again. Radio Free Albumet is an American film adaptation of the dystopian novel Radio Free Albumet by author Philip K. Dick. Okay, that could have some views. Or Kelly Clark, but not Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clark was an American lawyer and legislator born in Little Rock. He lived there and in Colorado Springs, Colorado. He received his BA degree in political science from Lewis and Clark College and his JD from Lewis. You went to a school named after yourself. I'm going more views. Radio Free Albumet. Wasn't even close. I don't even think I need to look at this one. I think we go straight for more views on the last surviving World War I veterans. That is a big... That's something I could see myself Wikipediaing. That seemed viral to me. It made 656 views look like nothing. And that would have won like 90% of the matches we've had so far. Maryland Route 309 is a state highway in the U.S. state of Maryland. From Spiderweb Road near Centerville East to MD 312 in Bridgetown, it connects Centerville with U.S. Route 301, also known as US 301, and several small settlements in central Rhode Island. Or the Bezirksoberliga Niederbayern was the 7th tier of the German football league system in the Bavarian Regierungsbezirk of Lower Bavaria. Holy cow. So the 7th tier of German football, huh? Versus Maryland Route 304. But who the hell's looking up the road they're on in Wikipedia? I feel like every time you go to like a local sports game, there's always at least like a few people that like own all the merch, even if it is the 7th tier. They're probably refreshing. I think it's both E and D for the record. Not by that much, but I'll take it. Mission Possible was a 2021 South Korean action comedy film written and directed by Kim Hyung-ju. Based on the Mission Impossible films, the film stars Lee Sun-bin and Kim Yong-kwang. It's gotta be more views on Mission Possible, man. I don't even... Tukums municipality in Latvia? It's not even close. It's gotta be A. That's pretty noteworthy, man. 10,000 views? We're on 8 already. Holy cow. Zach Polanski is a Green Party of England and Wales politician. He's been a member of the London Assembly since May 2021. Okay? Or 2005 V8 Supercar Championship Series? No, it's longer. Sports is longer. And more views. Cressy? Cressy is a surname. I've heard of this name. Or Christian Family Solutions, also known as Wisconsin Lutheran Child and Family Services, is an American nonprofit social services agency headquartered in Germantown, Wisconsin. I gotta go more views on Cressy. I'm goated. I'm the best to ever do it. Okay, run it back, though. Flawless victory. How about that? Dude, this is fun. I'm having a great time. Every streamer could make entertaining content out of this game. There's no doubt about it. Especially just trying to pronounce things that I've never seen before. Like, Kabikadua? is a village in Sri Lanka, or the Orlando International Fringe Theater Festival? I'm going more views on the film festival or the theater festival. Not even close. A spherical nucleic acid. They're nanostructures that consist of a densely packed, highly oriented arrangement of linear nucleic acids in three-dimensional spherical geometry. This novel three-dimensional architecture is responsible for many of the SNA's novel chemical, biological, or Rossana Casale, an Italian singer. This is a trick, man. Like, it seems so obvious that it's longer on this spherical nucleic acid, but this might just be a stub and then it's done. Rosanna Casale, for all I know, she might be the Celine Dion of Italy, okay? Maybe there's some Rosanna Casale heads out there that wrote up her whole freaking biography in her Wikipedia article. I got no idea. So I'm going... Here's what I'm going to say, okay? And I hate to say this. I could be wrong. But Rosanna Casale, I would love to go more popular. But this photo, the lighting is amateur. It looks like this is taken from maybe a local venue. This is not Wembley Stadium. It would have been lit up much nicer. This is not the Piazza de Valentino in the middle of the Trevi Fountain in Rome. This looks like she's at like a high school. So I feel like maybe... it's not that popular, like she's not that popular. Otherwise, they would have been like, here's her performing at the 2006 Torino Olympics, okay? So I feel like I got to go longer on spherical nucleic acid. And she wasn't even as popular as the acid. We were good no matter what. Stephen or Steve Gordon may refer to, or Tatsuo Kainaka, an attorney at law after serving as a member of the Supreme Court in Japan. Dude, come on. On English Wikipedia, this is not a contest. We got to go A. It was closer than I thought, to be honest. But Aslan Asharaf was an Azeri shipping and trading entrepreneur and politician based in Baku. In 1903, he received the hereditary honor from Tsar Nicholas II. Okay? Or Deep Freeze, the fourth album by dark ambient artist Sleep Research Facility. Dude, honestly, I vote when it comes to views. I think culture usually gets more views than history, unless it's an extremely noteworthy person from history. They do have a photo, I must admit. I kind of feel like I gotta go more views on Deep Freeze, though. What can I say? Chula Vista, Texas may refer to the following places in the U.S. state of Texas. There's more than one Chula Vista in Texas. Or Stock Grove County Park is located on the Bedfordshire-Buckinghamshire border in the parish of Heath and Reach. Stock Grove Park's 80 acres is part of the larger 400-acre woods called Rushmere County, managed by the Greensand Trust. How do you know all that? I'm going to E. That's too many words about a park, okay? It's got a lot of views, too. 2019 Bolsover District Council election in England versus Angelina Emmanuel, a Namibian youth activist and educator. Okay, this is tough. I'm going to say that she has more views than the government election, but the government election is longer. I was wrong on both counts. She's getting a view a day. The decision led to condemnation. Hello. I condemn you. The joke is it sounds like a Medea malapropism. Takahiko Kawanishi, a former Japanese football player who played for the Japanese national team, or the National Museum of the Maldives. This is a very tough one for me. This seems like it could be a local hero, or a national hero. But I don't know how many views this is getting on English Wikipedia, okay? The National Museum of the Maldives. I kind of want to go shorter, longer, shorter, longer. It's tough, man. I honestly don't have an answer for this. I'm going to skip. I just didn't feel comfortable. Horses in Landscape was pencil on paper from the German painter Franz Marc. Executed in 9/11 or 1911. It's probably a study, which was thought to be lost for the painting blue horses. What the hell happened here? They killed this guy for the drawing? He didn't even do anything, I think. The painting became known worldwide on the occasion of the Schwabing art discovery. I know so little about the Earth. What the hell does that mean? Or Desiree Gay, a French socialist feminist. We know nothing else. I'm gonna say this seems noteworthy. It became known worldwide. So give me an A. It's not that known. Okay, we gotta win out here with no skips. Kwahan district is one of the 28 districts of the Badakhshan province located in northeastern Afghanistan. Or Penrith Town Hall, a municipal building in Corney Square, Penrith, Cumbria, England. I'm just going to say it. Rural, well, maybe it's not rural, but local British architecture Wikipedia articles seem to go off. They seem to be like long as hell. I'm fighting for my life out here. Prince Victor of Hohenlohe-Langenburg, also known as the Count von Gleichen, was an officer in the Royal Navy and a sculptor. He had a side hustle. A Ray-Roll and Company was a British engineering firm based in Hepburn, Tyne and Wear in the northeast of England. For many years, it was one of the largest employers on Tyneside. I'm going to say that Prince Victor had a lot going on in his life and was longer of an article. Not by a ton. RLD may refer to many things, or the 2015-2016 Frosinone Calcio season. It was the Serie A is a big deal. That's the top Italian league. There's no way it doesn't have more views. Easiest D of my life. Okay, it was actually the easiest E of all time, but like, I can't believe that it lost to RLD. You went for views on a disambiguation? What can I say? Not everything disambiguated is noteworthy. Okay, run it back. Centerfield, the third solo studio album by John Fogerty. That's a noteworthy singer. Or John Whittle, a sportsman. A contemporary sportsman. Where is he from? England. Okay. I'm going to take A. It wasn't even close. Fontana de Quattro Fiumi, of course. It's a fountain in the Piazza Navona in Rome, Italy. It was designed by Gian Lorenzo Bernini for Pope Innocent X. Pope Innocent X, whose family palace, the Palazzo Pamphili, faced onto the piazza, as did the Church of St. Agnes in Agon. Popular paperbacks for young adults was an annual list of popular books geared towards young adult readers, collated by Yalsa from 1988 to 2017. What the hell? Until 2017, that was like my whole life. Hear me out here. Left seems like a noteworthy piece of architecture, but I feel like Not 17, 29 years of popular paperbacks for young adults could be a very long article. So I'm going A. I'm going E. Sorry, I'm going E. Out of Control Kelly book. Out of Control, The New Biology of Machines, Social Systems, and the Economic World is a 1992 book by Kevin Kelly. Or The Manhattan Merry-Go-Round, an NBC musical variety program that was broadcast from November 6th until April 17th, 1949. Sponsored by Dr. Lyon's Tooth Powder. Come on! I'm looking at this, okay? Believe it or not, I feel like Manhattan Merry-Go-Round is longer. I think the fact that Out of Control's stub ends with here's the major themes means that they're not going to discuss the major themes. They're just putting them out there. Whereas Manhattan Merry-Go-Round, in 1941, the series almost met an untimely end when Frank Hummert accidentally promoted Tylenol instead of Dr. Lyon's tooth powder, but they managed to get fun. E for sure. What the hell, man? We're on our last life. We got to pop off. Eurydice is a 2003 play which retells the myth of Orpheus from the perspective of Eurydice, his wife. Yeah. Or Yi Hong, a descendant of the Joseon dynasty rulers who works as a model and entertainer. This is the easiest D of my life. A model princess from South Korea who is contemporary. What? Are you kidding me? I know Eurydice, but like from the myth, not from the 2003 play by Sarah Rule. That one hurt me. That one hurt me it hit me right in the damn solar plexus. It's famous? So is Yi Hong, dude. She's the eldest daughter of Yi Sok by his second wife, Donko Junghui, and a great-granddaughter of Emperor Gojong? You're trying to tell me that this is more famous than the granddaughter of Emperor Gojong? I don't think so. Okay, try again, obviously. Camcutter is a digital video camera technology developed by Ikegami and Avid Technology. Versus Fali Kande, a Bissau Guinean football player who plays for the French club Metz. More views on the soccer player. Pog. Romanization of Lao romanization systems, or Operation Spartan Shield. There is no doubt that this article about the Iraq War is going to be long as hell. Kind of close. Should have gone D on that one, maybe. Jobst Kutsch was a German painter. His work was part of the painting event in the art competition at the 1936 Summer Olympics. Painting used to be a Summer Olympic sport. Warren Row is a village in Berkshire, England. Give me more views on the painter. It wasn't even close, man. They refer to Dem gerechten muss das Licht BWV 195 is a church cantata by Johann Sebastian Bach for a wedding. Dude, honestly, there's no way that this is not both longer and more views on the cantata. Give me longer on that for sure. There's no, okay, it didn't have more views, but certainly longer. We got Michael Sternkopf, a German former professional footballer who played for their under-21 team, or an English footballer who played for Crewe Alexandra and Doncaster Rovers. What the hell? I'm skipping. I'm not touching this one at all. That's too scary. Frank Galazzo is an American pornographic actor. He's best known as member of the boy band Dream Street. Okay. Or Stephen George Brush, a scholar in the field of history whose career spanned the late 20th and early 21st century. Jeez, man. I kind of gotta go A. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. The musician and pornographic actor, best known as member of the boy band Dream Street. I love his music. I am chill. I'm just such a big fan of his music and his acting. You see this belt? This belt that I'm wearing right now? That's a Galazzo belt. Alan Folsom was an American screenwriter. What did you write? You piece. Sorry, he's dead. Rip Alan Folsom. I apologize. In 1963, he worked as a cameraman, editor, writer, and producer in California. Okay. Or Wenderson. Wenderson da Silva Costa Ferreira is commonly known as Wenderson, is a Brazilian footballer who plays for Portuguese club Mafra as a midfielder. Okay, I just got to say it. Wait, no, 1998. I was like, if this guy's as old as I am and he plays for a team that I've never heard of, I don't know how many views he's getting. Because I am definitely old enough that when like somebody's like, this player was born in 1988, I'm like, he's on his way out. I'm going to say Alan Folsom is his own guy, whereas Wenderson needs like some specificity built into it. So I'm going to say Folsom is longer. That'll be wrong. Prokino, Novlenskoye rural settlement in the Volgodsky district of the Vologda Oblast. That's a rural locality in Novlenskoye rural settlement, Volgodsky district, Vologda Oblast, Russia. The population was 11! Or the Nantgar tradition, a style of Morris dancing. Look, I gotta go longer on the dancing. Thank God. Arthur Payne was an Anglican bishop and the first bishop of Gippsland for 15 years. But Gottardo Aldigieri was an Italian operatic baritone. I don't know, man. I'm like, he possessed a powerful and beautiful voice and appeared on the stages of most of Italy's great opera houses. Come on, we gotta go more views on this. He appeared on the stages of Italy's greatest opera houses. Denise D. Lewis is an American fashion model, actor, and abstract artist. She does not look like a 63-year-old woman. The dog's face is so good. Or Cedar Street Station. A bus station located near the intersection of Cedar Street and Fenn Road in Newington, Connecticut. Come on, man. I'm going longer on the bus station. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, she's famous. Really? It's a bus station? And then the plans were drawn up by Ernst & Young, but then they got voted down at city council. And then they had to draw up new plans. Then they introduced an ordinance to move the platform 6 degrees to the left from where it previously was, so it would get a better light corridor from the northeastern sun exposure. You know? People write that shit all the time. I didn't say people would go to the page. She's a model. Oh, okay. You know who else was a model? That lady's name, I don't remember, who was also the granddaughter of Empress Gojong from South Korea.